We are back, and tonight we were in Monroe, New York at Museum Village. A lot of stories here, a lot of stories about the paranormal, a lot of stories of the owner's voice being heard, and reports of a little girl that runs around the property. We've heard stories of a small girl who likes to run around. You here tonight? Museum Village was the vision of Roscoe William Smith, an electrical engineer, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and collector who contributed to his native Orange County in many ways. He made his fortune as the founder of Orange and Rockland Electric Company in 1905. Roscoe was an avid collector of Americana. His collection varied widely from textiles and porcelain items to horse-drawn carriages. His main interest was in craft tools and mechanical devices, their invention, adaptation, and development. He would also accept farm tools and artifacts as form of payment for electricity. For over 40 years, Roscoe amassed a great collection, and in 1940 he began to display the artifacts and educate visitors on them. Museum Village opened its doors on July 1st, 1950. And today, Museum Village still pursues its founder's vision of educating generations of Americans about the work and life of their ancestors. And, according to many accounts over the years, some of those ancestors may still be here. The size and scale of this location, as well as the outdoor element, provide an interesting challenge for setting up this investigation. So we're out here at Museum Village. Beautiful night. Going to investigate the grounds, a couple different buildings. An outdoor investigation, there's different elements to it. You have a lot more ambient noise inside the building. You can control that a little bit better, but you have to deal with the elements a little bit more. But we got our cameras set up, we're ready to go, and we've been looking forward to this one for a long time, so let's see what we can capture.
Beth, they say that they see a little girl who likes to run around. Was that you? How old are you? Do you have anything to tell us about anyone else who lives here or who has been here?
Do you like to have visitors?
Do you like it when people look at your medicines? Is there anyone else we should talk to? No, there's somebody in here that wants to talk or wants to tell us the story of some of this equipment, what it was used for, why you had it, who owned it.
Who used it? Did anybody ever get hurt using it?
Who did it belong to? If anyone wants to come talk to us, I'm going to put this right by the tree here. If you want to show us that you're here, you can make that green light go to yellow or orange or even to red. If there's anybody here that wants to talk.
I'm sure there are stories we could learn things.
I know there's stories to tell. What it was like to be here. What these machines were used for. What these machines were used for.
Is there anyone here? You ready to come to class? Why don't you sit down on the desk over there where that orange light is? School's in session. I'm your new teacher. My name is Dan. Or if you want to be a respectful student, Mr. Pasella. When I point to your spot, tell me your name. You. You. What's your name in the back? What's your name in the back? You up front here. You. Third from the back, what's your name? And all the way in the back. Do you live here in the village, or do you just go to school here? I really felt as if I wasn't alone in the schoolhouse, so I radioed Emily and asked her to come and join me there. You see, she's a teacher by profession, and her classroom presence is a significant upgrade to my own. If there were spirits of former students here, she was bound to elicit more of a response out of them than I could. Well, I'm a teacher. I'm teaching.
What did you learn in here? What subjects did you take? Did you have a nice teacher?
Where did the teacher sit?
Me walking.
How long were you in school? It's okay though, you can talk to us, you won't get in trouble.
Teacher said you could.
What's going on?
No, it's just super quiet, but I told them they can talk, they won't get in trouble.
Alright, I'm gonna do spirit boxing.
Okay.
Anybody here? Anybody here?
Anybody want to tell us about your school?
Which one of these desks is yours? Mine? Is that what it said? Which one of these desks is yours? Mine? Is that what it said? Is this yours? Whose cars are these? Somebody here tonight? Want to say hello? Want to wave to the camera? It's a lot easier to get your picture taken now than it was when these cars were made. I'll tell you that much. Probably no less expensive, though. While we didn't capture any evidence while actively investigating the livery, after we left, our stationary camera caught several EVPs. So you're good at making people feel uncomfortable. Can you touch any of these things with the blue lights on them? Make them change color? Like this? You get close to it, it'll make the noise, it'll tell me you're really here. Ooh, that's a spike. That blue is a EMF spike.
Okay.
There shouldn't be any reason for that. There it goes again.
Come on over. But there were a lot of sick people who came in this building.
What were some of your patients' names?
Hmm? Hmm? Is the store supposed to be closed?
What are some of these medicines in the jars for? Shortly after leaving the drugstore, our stationary camera caught an EVP of what sounds like a child, asking if we could see her. So we're just kind of sitting here now. We've investigated a lot of the buildings, most of the grounds, just trying to kind of get a vibe for the place. Just see what happens when we're not really moving around. Kind of what the spirits are used to this time of day. Very interesting location. I like it a lot. Not sure what we got. Not sure what kind of evidence we got. Definitely something going on in the drugstore. Definitely feels like there's something going on in the schoolhouse. Wouldn't shock me if we picked up good evidence from any of those places. But all in all, good investigation, good place, and can't wait to see what we got. After investigating Museum Village and reviewing the evidence, we can conclude the location is haunted. However, what is less clear are the specific spirits that haunt it. We have evidence of spirits both young and old, but as for their identities, time periods, or reasons that they linger here, that all remains a mystery. We cannot help but think the spirits of Museum Village have much more to say.